We have a new segment on the show called Second Chance at Romance. So if you want to shoot us an email, go to thebertshow.com and you can send us any of your dilemmas or dramas. This one pertains to you've dated somebody, you've broken up, and now you're contemplating getting back together. Don't know if you should. Cassie's got the email.
Hello! There's a segment of The Bert Show where listeners can get advice, sometimes relationship advice, sometimes texting, sometimes friendships. I have a relationship question.
She basically just described the entire show
Everything.
in one sentence.
Yes, thank you.
Do you have a career question? Because we may be hiring.
Yeah.
I just recently started texting again with a guy I talked to about 10 years ago. It was a very spicy, high chemistry, intense thing. I say thing because we never actually called it a relationship. We talked for about a year, during which we were exclusive from what I know and trust. He then deployed, and after getting advice from a friend, we decided a new relationship should not be continued during deployment. Since then, I married and divorced recently, and he was in a couple of relationships. Now here we are, connected again and hot and heavy again, but only over the phone because he lives in another state. I'm really nervous to come on the show, but I could use some advice that's not from friends or family. Should I pursue this? Should I push for him to come here for a visit? Should I even be the first to initiate texts every day? Should I not trust this because it feels similar to last time? I really like this person, so I want to pursue it, but I'm nervous about getting my heart broken again, especially after a really messy divorce. Thanks.
All right, Bert Show fam, if you have any advice, 1-855-BERT-SHOW, 855-237-8746. Mo.
Yeah, I think she should pursue it. I mean, 10 years have passed. I'm sure they've both grown and evolved a little bit. It's probably not going to be exactly what it used to be. So, I mean, I get her being hesitant. And no, I don't think she should initiate the first text every day. Make sure he has the same level of interest you do, but play it cool and be patient with it. But I would definitely pursue it.
Davi.
Every time it's one of my friends, anybody, so I'm going to speak to her like my friend. Anytime someone says, I'm nervous about getting hurt, I'm scared about getting hurt, I'm like, do it. Do it.
Out of the fear comes
the absolute. Then now you have to do it. Now I'm going to make sure you do it. And like, I don't know why, but if you're scared of doing anything, you should absolutely do it. Like at least twice. That's my opinion, because you'll end up facing that fear and finding something really beautiful. What is the point of being scared after a messy divorce, of keeping yourself away from like feeling those feelings again?
Cassie?
Do it. Your relationship didn't work out because of circumstance. Like, he got deployed. I get it. It was a weird time for you both. It wasn't the right opportunity for a relationship to flourish. Clearly, the feelings are still there. Like, clearly, you guys had something good going on. I say go for it, but I got to agree with Mo. Don't be the first one to text every single day. You've got to make sure he's in it, too.
All right, I'm going to be somewhat same, but a little bit different. So as I'm reading this, it sounds like it ended mutually, which is good. But if something in her gut is telling her, like, I don't know if I should pursue this or not. I'm a big fan of listening to your gut. But okay, your gut's telling you this. Why?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not just about, and this is something I learned through therapy, Tyler. It's not just about the feeling. It's why you are experiencing the feeling. And sometimes that can be a difficult task to do, to really like delve in and figure out why you're feeling a certain way as to just feeling it. And also she said she's recently divorced. So it depends on how long she's been married, how the divorce ended, how that relationship ended. Maybe that's where your hesitation's coming from about being hurt. We don't know anything about this divorce, if it was mutual, if it was bad. If you are recently divorced, I'm a big fan of hang out with yourself for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this sounds awesome. And if it's been 10 years, he can wait a couple more months.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
So that's just my initial reaction from the whole divorce. I do love the idea. If the divorce wasn't even a factor, I'd be like Team Davi. Like, what do you got to lose?
Do it.
What do you got to lose?
Yeah.
Holly, welcome to the Bert Show. Do you have any advice for our second chance at romance listener?
Good morning. I was in the same situation, actually. My current boyfriend, he is deployed, and we knew each other since 2014 in high school, and we were in and out of relationships, and we kept going back and forth to each other. And I think that, like, if you keep going back to each other, maybe there's a reason. So I think she should definitely pursue it.
All right. Well, I mean, I think a majority of the show, I mean, everybody on the show says pursue it. I just want you to go make sure you analyze the divorce and how soon it is, and just make sure you're ready.
Be cautious.
If you're ready, go for it. If you're not ready, don't.
Now that's advice.
Could it be any more simpler?
We crushed it.
Nailed it.
Look at all your options.
The Bert Show.